What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the 4 for 4 Philly Fan Podcast, your home to news, updates, and everything of the above about your favorite Philadelphia sports teams, Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and the Philadelphia Union. I cover it all here on the channel. I also have my social medias. Links will be in the description below, so make sure to go check that out and go follow it. TikTok is coming soon. Also, I have a Twitter and Instagram that I do need to start working on a little bit. My Instagram, Twitter, I do post every day. You could DM me if you want to have, any discussions, or if you want to do anything of the above, make a video, whatever. DM me, and we'll see what happens from there. But the Flyers today. Flyers play the Buffalo Sabres, shutting them out 3-0. Brian Moose Elliott was in net tonight or today for the Flyers. It was a 1 o'clock start. I love those starts. Love just sitting back, relaxing, and watching some nice Flyers hockey against a team that I think that they are definitely better than, especially with no Jack Eichel. You know it was going to be a little bit of a problem for the Buffalo Sabres today to get a W against, Brian Elliott, who has been phenomenal this season. I love Carter Hart. I really do. I have his reverse retro jersey. I got a couple posters of him in the room, but he's struggled a little bit this season. He has been struggling just a little bit. So it is nice to see that you got a guy like Brian Elliott that could step up and really make some noise happen. When he gets the call. He's a veteran. He's a veteran goalie, but he is good at what he does, and he has been lights out, especially against the Buffalo Sabres. Not only this year, but in his entire career, he has been amazing against the Buffalo Sabres. And this is now his second game in a row where he has shut out the Sabres this season. So, we play the Sabres again tomorrow. Tomorrow, Carter Hart will be in net, and Phil Myers will also be back. He was a healthy scratch today. You got Justin Braun back in the lineup, Scott Laughton, Oscar Lindblom, and as well as Jake Voracek. You had, as Elaine Vigneault would say, the COVID line out there in today's shifts. You had Lindblom, Laughton, and Voracek all on the same line, and they did pretty well. I mean, Lindblom, beautiful assist to set up Scott Laughton, who was going to the net, kind of like a breakaway. Went 5-hole. Scott Laughton gets a goal, as I just said. Also, he had, 4 shots on net. The Flyers shot a lot of times today, 39 times. That is, I think, by far the most this season that they have shot on an opponent. Now, again, as I said, the Buffalo Sabres, without Jack Eichel, even with Jack Eichel, are not the best of teams. They are not the Boston Bruins. They are not the New York Islanders, and they are not the Washington Capitals, the top dogs in this division. Now, you got, your top dogs. You got the Flyers, who I think are a part of the top dogs in this division. And then you got the teams that I would love to beat up on every single time. The Rangers, the Devils, the Sabres, and the Penguins. The Penguins, they're iffy, but they are not having a good season at all. We play them 3 straight times next week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, all in Pittsburgh. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Obviously, Pittsburgh, Philly, we hate each other. It's that simple. So I'm excited to see how that goes next week. But in today's game, the Laughton line was pretty good, as well as Coots' line. Shayne Gostisphere had a goal in this one. Sanheim played pretty well. I like the way that this team played today. They were aggressive from beginning to end, and they pretty much were dominating from beginning to end as well. As I said, 39 shots on net, 62% of the faceoffs won. They didn't let up a goal all night. They were 0 for 3 on the power play, which needs to be a little bit better. But, they had scoring chances pretty much all night. It could have easily been way more than just 3 goals in this one. The Sabres goalie, I forget his name, but I'm going to look at it right now. Hutton, he did the best he could. He was, as I said, 39 shots on net. He only allowed 3 of them to go by. And they were all pretty, you know, pretty good scoring opportunities for the Flyers. Two of them were on a semi-breakaway. Shayne Gostisphere got really wide open, and same thing with Scott Laughton. And Sean Couturier, scored, but it was great board work by Travis Sanheim to get him open, puts it out in front of the net, and Sean Couturier is just there to tap it in. And, we also had a couple other opportunities. The Giroux, Patrick Hayes line. As I said in my other Flyers video a couple days ago, I need a little bit more from Nolan Patrick. I love watching Patrick play. I think he's a really good hockey player. But he has struggled a little bit this season. Again, still no shots on net. But he got more minutes tonight. He was a little bit more active out there. He was getting turnovers. He was forcing turnovers, getting guys like Hayes, a couple opportunities. Giroux, a couple opportunities. Just could not find the back of the net, unfortunately. But I think Nolan Patrick is starting to feel a little bit better. As we all know, he missed an entire season. You're going to lose a little bit not playing for an entire year, especially the way that this whole 2020, beginning of 21 has started. We're definitely not in normal circumstances right now. So with Nolan Patrick, he's a young player. We know he can be good. But I would like to see a little bit more aggressiveness around the net, making some passes, shooting the puck. I just want to see the kid succeed. And I don't think, I think we all do. But I really do like Nolan Patrick, and I think that he could be a really good hockey player. He's just trying to get his skates back under him right now. But I think the kid will be just fine, when, hopefully by playoff time. As, the Giroux, Voracek, or the Giroux, Hayes, and Patrick line did combine for 6 shots on net of the 39. But that Couturier line, 5 shots on net for Coots. You had 3 shots for Farabee. I'm loving Joel Farabee right now. I think it's 100% he's going to be my next jersey for the city guys. I love the way he plays. He forces turnovers. He is great. He is always in the middle. He's always in front of the net. He's always in there. He is a pest, and I love it. And, you also have guys like Nick Aubé-Kubel. That fourth line played pretty well tonight. Raffle, Bunnaman, Aubé-Kubel. They played pretty well. Aubé-Kubel had a really good move to get almost a goal for Bunnaman. It was just in front of the net, and he just whiffed on it. Same thing with Giroux, Hayes, and Patrick. Giroux stole it, put it in front, but Hayes could not finish because he got a high stick. He drew the penalty. This team, they look better. They look way better. And that's going to happen. You get your guys back from health and safety protocols, you're going to look better. And, you're only missing Travis Konechny now. And when he comes back, hopefully he can be the Konechny he was early on in this year, leading the NHL in goals through 3 or 4 games. He was playing good. But, the Flyers, we're 10-4-3, I'm pretty sure. 10-3-4. 10-4-3 on the season. I think that we could be better, but, when you're playing with the Phantoms out there, it's going to be a little bit tough. Alain Vigneault also stated that he might have to move some forwards back on defense, most likely Hayes and Couturier for the 6 games in 9 days that we're about to see. So at least you are going to have Flyers hockey really pick up here, and hopefully we can strand a couple games together. Hopefully, we could just win a few in a row, get the guys going, maybe get some, of the younger guys into it. Konechny, Patrick, Aubé-Kubel. I would like to see these guys get a little bit more active in the scoring department. Joel Farabee has been phenomenal this year. He's been great. I'm loving the way that Joel Farabee has been playing all season long. And, he's really taking advantage of his moment. And he's on that first line with Couturier. So it's really working out for the kid. And I'm loving every second of it. And I think, for those of you that do watch the Flyers every game, for those of you that don't watch the Flyers every game, maybe you should. I mean, just open it up. Just branch out. Flyers are a fun team to watch. Yeah, they struggled a little bit early on, a couple weeks. But, when you're missing half your team and you don't play for some guys 17 days, it's going to take a toll on the body. And, we're looking better. We're looking better. 39 shots on goal, 62% faceoff wins. The defense even looks a little bit better. This is Ghost's second goal in 2 games. We're looking a little bit better. The defense, as I just said, the defense, Provorov, Gustafsson, Braun, you got back. I think the Flyers can strand a couple games together here and really, start add up the points. And today was a good start. Actually, Wednesday was a good start. Today was a nice, nice add-on. But hopefully we can add on tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to see what Carter Hart is going to bring onto the ice tomorrow, because he has struggled this year, and I think we all know that. But we all know the guy that Carter Hart is and the goaltender that he is, and we know he could turn it on at any time. So hopefully we can get a W tomorrow. Hopefully his confidence can go up a little bit. But with that being said, Flyers win this one 3-0. Brian Elliott gets the shutout, 23 saves. Flyers win. You got Sean Couturier gets the first goal. Shayne Gostisphere and Scott Laughton get the second and third. Flyers win 3-0. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Flyers, Sabres tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I am out. Peace. Go Flyers, baby.